Ain't no place like low place, and I'm live. Let me check my audio quickly. There we go. It's coming up now. Ain't no place like low place, and the audio is satisfactory. So let's get into this topic. I asked that when you come into the hangout or you're watching a video in the future, I ask that you hit the thumbs up button to support the channel. Leave a comment in the chat or in the comment section below. Share this video with your friends on social media and your boxing groups and your sports groups on social media and your boxing and sports forums all throughout the World Wide Web. And if you would like, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications the next time I go live. Excuse me. But yeah, man, just a topic that is hot, you know. And then the other day I got called a coon as well. So this is a topic that to me, it's a good topic. I mean, it's not something, well, it is materializing as of late. And I'll run through a list of times where we thought we were in competitive fights, but the slick black fighters seemed to show up and the fight just got wider and wider and wider for the opposing side. Whether that opposing side was a black fighter that didn't give a damn about being labeled a slick black fighter, or whether there was a guy from the UK that was a white fighter, Ukraine that was a white fighter, a Mikey Garcia looking motherfucker, Canelo, or whoever. So we're going to go through the recent times where the slick black fighter has told us today it is time to abandon that style. And the only time it can be used is when you see somebody special like Sugar Ray Leonard, when you see somebody special like Floyd Mayweather. Okay. I'm gonna say a name here, and he hasn't fought the best, and likely he may never fight the best his whole career. I wouldn't doubt it. Demetrius Andrade. You're just not good enough to be a slick black fighter, and that alone, you're just not good enough. And you know, and I don't mean to pick on him, but it's so many others I could say. And you guys know, hey, Danny Jacobs. Look at his last 3 fights. He's fighting guys he has every advantage over. And the fucking fights, last 2 went completely to the wire. And the next one where he completely cherry picked 78 little cousin, you know, nobody was impressed with you beating him round by round. And it was a horrible showing. All right. But look at the Derevyanchenko fights. Derevyanchenko is not supposed to be a world champion. He doesn't have the skills, the just athleticism to be a world champion. But Danny Jacobs goes in there and we don't know who won the fight. I mean, I guess Sulecki, he didn't have a height. It was certain things Sulecki had on, but he was supposed to blow him out. Slick black fighters are going to let y'all down. They've shown that. We'll go through recent times. Adrian Broner, Marcos McDonough. So much for your slick black fighter, right? And then we'll also give times in the video where the non-slick black fighter, because I don't want you coming here talking about no coon shit. I want you to look at this as introspection into your beloved slick black fighter style and tell these people they need to learn how to do something fucking else. And that's fight. Okay? Like, and another, all right. 2 slickest boxers to me in this sport. They use their footwork, stay away. You know, and this is a fight by fight basis. They may not do this every fight. I could look at Alexander Usyk and I would look at Keith Thurman. They don't hold, hardly ever hold. They don't use the referee to come breaking up the fight and beg the referee to separate them. These guys do it themselves. But if you look at the Usyk fight with Gassiev, aren't you just desiring a little more aggression? Don't you think, like, if you get a little more aggressive, you're going to pin him up against the rock? This ain't all about the footwork of Usyk. You got something to do with this, bro. Like, even when a guy's doing it right and he's not a black fighter, or you know, he's just trying to fight this slick'em style, bro, that shit really going to depend on the hunger of the man in front of you a whole lot. And Gassiev just ain't slow on his feet. This guy just refused to come get it for whatever reason. Keith Thurman, he had every advantage over Josito Lopez, and he still got hurt in the fight. Because it's real hard to be bouncing, throwing power shots, bouncing, throwing power shots, bouncing, throwing power shots. Now, there's things Keith Thurman can do better, control the outside with his jab a little more. But hell, I don't care. If you don't do that, I don't care, as long as you gave me a good fight to watch. But today, let's you know, it's gonna vary a little from where we go to the next place to the next place in this video. But Francis Bartholomew, Kyril Relic. Okay. What happened to our slick black fighter? What happened to him? He turned into a foul artist. He couldn't compete. He got his ass raped and his O took. Okay? So much for that shit. Oh, let's look again. Let's give it where the slick black fighter had every advantage over the little bitty Russian fighter. Robert Easter Jr. versus Denis Shafikov. This man had a 6-inch height advantage at 135 pounds. He was 6'1" to a 5'5" guy. And people left that show thinking, you know, Shafikov could be our champion right now. So much for your fucking dominant slick black fighter, right? And then Robert Easter goes on to fight Mikey Garcia, in which Mikey Garcia was meant to be the better fighter. Of course, he was meant to be. And what happens? He shows you that the slick black fighter let you down, not only in giving a show, but also the win column. Okay? Slick black fighter should be abandoned today by the United States of America. I mean, it's time to pick up and leave. Our most successful champions that have the real wins, that have the wins we knew they were in tough fights in, and they performed in those fights. They didn't fight like slick black fighters. Errol Spence did not perform as a slick black fighter versus Kell Brook. Okay, the slick black fighter Erislandy Lara got his slick black belt took. His WBA black belt, that slick black belt he had, took by a rough black fighter, by a real black fighter. Okay, it's time to let it go. This is nothing about Cooney. This is about, bro, it's failing on all fronts. Let's take it over to the UK. O'Hara Davies, slick black fighter. I want to keep my lead hand low. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a counter puncher. I want to have this nice jab that you got to respect. Okay, you see what happened to the slick black fighter when the real white fighter Josh Kelly came up in the building? He quit. He quit. He quit. And I know anybody that argues this with me is going to say something about Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford hasn't fought anybody, and I've seen this man get hurt and wobbled by multiple people. It is only a matter of time to somebody he said O'Hara Davies is not slick. O'Hara Davies was looking to have his feet flat, looking to pick the beautiful, perfect shots, roll punches, catch punches. Yes, he had aspects of trying to be a slick black fighter. But the fact is, you're right. He's not. He would have been better off learning how to be a rough house. Is it just about the evolution and cycle of styles and tactics? Look, genetics, the gap on genetics is closing. Everybody has resistance bands now, quick twitch muscles all day, every day. Everybody know the best, just about everybody. Everybody know the best workouts to do. Everybody is getting more skilled than just being a shoulder roll fighter. Everybody else is working on other tactics. Hold on, we can keep on going. All right, you guys do me a favor. Find me the time. Find me the slick black successful boxer today. Find me him. Let's just go through the champions first and find me him. And we're going to ask, has he got big wins yet? All right. Maurice Hooker, he's slick black at 140. Right? Long right arm, get on his feet, throw those punches from. Does he have a big win? Nah, he doesn't. Not a big win. I mean, the last Mexican he beat, it was a fair fight. But that guy's not any world beater. You know, and there's fights where we've looked at Maurice Hooker and we said, bro, you didn't win that fight. I forgot the guy he was fighting, but he was with Rock Nation at the time. And I think he was at 135 pounds at the time. Nah, I might be wrong. Y'all, if y'all can remember the name, y'all let me know. But other slick black fighter, Keith Thurman, he fits the mold to me. And you know, sometimes he throws that shit out the window. He turns it into what it gotta be. So I really don't want to say Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman has a complete, he has a complete. Now, it's unorthodox, but a complete package. He said Maurice Hooker is underrated. I don't know about that yet. He needs to prove that. I liked his last performance, though, but he did get dropped. Remember that. And the guy used a beautiful tactic to do it that his coach kept telling him to do. And Hooker was still open for it, but the guy just wouldn't keep doing it. He slipped outside that right hand that Hooker was throwing, and he landed his own right hand, and he lit Maurice Hooker ass up, chin up in the air. No head movement, no guard up, no turn after the right hand. He throws the right hand, then he sees the guy going outside of it, and he doesn't bring both. Well, just the left hand is already low. So, you know, all he need to do with that left hand on the inside is throw that right hand and turn that left hand and catch that hook. Or throw that right hand and roll to his right. Drop his head, change his level, roll to his right. That's all he needed to do. That's it. And he would have been out the line of that, stepped off the line. Or he could just throw his right hand and get his head off the line when he throws it. You know what I'm saying? Just throw the right hand and slant your head to your left. But, you know, because I wasn't thinking about the combination I just said. That would actually be the best thing, to see a right counter coming at you, slip outside of it while you're throwing your own, use your head movement. But yeah, he didn't do that. And the guy just quit doing it. I forgot the Mexican guy's name. But more slick black fighter fights. I mean, is Tabiti going to win the World Boxing Super Series? And look, and I don't know about Tabiti. Maybe Tabiti gets in a rough fight. Next thing you know, he just says, I'm thumping this shit out. And then I'm going to be a fan. Because I'm fond of a good fight. I'm not fond of a guy who says, oh, my little simple shoulder, you're ignoring this stop sign I got on my shoulder. I can't believe you. I'm not going to call the law on you. I'm just going to take it. You know what I mean? And by call the law, I mean let them hands go. How about this guy? El Gallo Negro, Gerald Washington, the guy who wanted to bounce around the ring at 6'6", looking like Floyd Mayweather. How about that guy? How about him? Fuck out of here, right? Fuck out of here, slick black fighter. Please, man. I'm just telling you, man. And it's not just black fighters. If you're just depending on being slick, but you don't see many of those guys as white fighters that I can. If that's all you want to do, and I'm talking about of today. If that's all you want to do, you're not winning fights today. You're not winning top fights. Hold on, great one right here. James DeGale, Badou Jack. I go into the fight thinking 50-50 fight. I say James DeGale, fast-footed. You know, he can do this, do that. He tries to be the slick fighter, moving all around the ring. Badou Jack changed his career. That Badou Jack, the guy that everybody said flat-footed, stiff talk, all this shit y'all want, changed James DeGale career. Now let's go to James DeGale and Caleb Truax, slick black fighter versus a fighter coming to get it. What happened? Now let's go to James DeGale, slick, try to move a lot versus Eubank. And y'all was picking against Eubank. A lot of y'all was picking against Eubank. What happened? What happened? It's time to throw that shit away. Oh, let's go some more. Andre Dirrell, Oos Katagi. Didn't end so well. Try to go over to Virgil Hunter. Teach me something, Virgil. Didn't end so well, did it? And when it couldn't get no better, when he couldn't turn into an inside fighter, when he couldn't bully the situation, when he kept taking long punches, what did he do? He sit over there and quit. Then insert Caleb Plant, slick fighter. But this man knows how to fight. He showed you. He knows how to fight on the inside. He knows how to go to the body. He not only moves his head, he moves it with a reason, looking to counter off the head movement, where some fighters, you see Andre Dirrell all the time, just head movement after head movement. It's like, nigga, if a barber was cutting your head would be fucked up. But I get it. You want a fucked up haircut. But what the fuck are you doing off of this head movement, Mr. Andre? Let's continue to go through. I mean, how many slick black fighters you got as champion at 154? Okay, Tony Harrison is a slick fighter. Yeah, I can agree there. He beat Jamal Charlo. And like I said, my order in ranking slick black fighters today, or slick fighters all today, I would have Usyk number 1. I would have Thurman at number 2, but Thurman's a hybrid. Thurman changes up, but when he fights slick, he doesn't need your help to stay on his toes or nothing like that. He does it all by himself. He does everything by himself. Like, he's not like Terrence Crawford. You cut the ring off on him, he start holding. You cut the ring off on Keith, he gonna start using his head movement, and turning you in the ring. All right, so I respect that more. It's not getting jumped by the referee. So I will put him in there. I will put Tony Harrison in there. I think J-Rock got a bit of a claim for being up in there, because when he is moving, next thing you know, he get on the inside and he's working if you cut him off. And I like that kind of fighting. You know what I mean? It's a mixture. That it's not just, hey, I'm stuck on slick. I'm stuck on slick. Oh man, was somebody I was forgetting. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, let's go to this example. Gary Russell was thought to be, hey, the U.S. Olympian. The only reason he didn't medal is because he passed out the day of the, blah, 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 right? Only reason he didn't get to go far because he passed out. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, cool. All right. We can run with that for a little while. Let's see what he does. He gets in there with Lomachenko. And they say, Gary Russell, fastest hands we ever seen. Got to be the fastest hand ever in boxing. What happened? Lomachenko whole body looked faster. Okay? Lomachenko whooped his ass faster. You know what I mean? Who got their ass whooped the fastest is a question I want to ask you. Slick Black Fighter, you can kiss my ass. Slick Black Fighter, today, if you continue to fight that style, you are a stupid motherfucker. People are adjusting to that. This is not slicksing. This is boxing, motherfucker. Okay? And you cannot choose to be one thing. One of the slickest fighters I ever seen was Tommy Hearn. Move on his toes where the fuck he wanted. Like a damn tree move. But you also know what Tommy Hearns was? A motherfucking fighter. A fuck. And you can say, yeah, he lost. He lost. Y'all losing today without being as good as fighters. Y'all losing today. And y'all ain't been in the top level fights he been in. The fuck? And you ain't no motherfucking 4 more time fucking world champion, motherfucker. Learn how to fight, people. Learn how to fight. Who else we got? Come on. Keep them coming. Adrian Broner, Mikey Garcia, take that slick shit on. Pacquiao, take that slick shit on. Porter, take that slick shit on. Maidana, take that slick shit on. And what do all 4 of them have in common? I just named. They don't fucking depend on being slick black fighter. Are you looking at this as cooning? Or are you looking at this saying he's telling me the truth? It's a hard truth. And he's telling me your fighters today in the US are better when they use multiple styles. I mean, come on, bro. Ain't that the meaning of adjusting? Do y'all think the meaning of adjusting is just getting a little inch better? Just getting a little bitty inch better. It make his jab miss just by another inch. What does he then have to do? Make that jab land just by stepping another inch. That ain't a fucking adjustment. Yeah, that ain't much. I mean, it is, but it ain't, man, it ain't winning shit. What about the adjustment to say, I'm going to put the hurt on him. I'm going to push him back. That makes this other fighter think more than just a little bitty inch he got to step. I think it's because most fighters want to not get brain damage. Okay. Muhammad Ali, one of the slickest of the slickest. What's wrong with him? Pernell Whitaker, one of the slickest of the slickest. My man turned into a drug addict. Maybe it's because little CTE was telling him it's okay to smoke crack. Does Floyd Mayweather not have to stop sometime and get his word every now and then? It ain't no fucking, there is no answer to not getting brain damage other than don't get your ass in the ring. Oh, I remember one. Guys, what's my guy's name? Lydell Rhodes. Y'all probably didn't see this fight. Lydell Rhodes. Go look at some of his highlights. He be in the Mayweather gym. Motherfucker used to be under Freddie Roach. He's so quick. Former Manny Pacquiao sparring partner. Just quick. Look real nice. One time at the Stub Hub outside, he's under the sun, just looking like the best thing under that motherfucker. They put this man in the ring with Sergey Lipinets, and when I tell you this motherfucker got his ass raped. Watch Lipinets versus Rhodes. Sergey Lipinets versus Lydell Rhodes. Watch it. Watch it. And we know Sergey Lipinets ain't some world beater. We know it. Sugar Ray was slick and could go to the trenches as well. That's what I'm asking here, bro. I mean, he didn't do everything technical as fuck in the trench. Keith Thurman don't do. I mean, I think Keith Thurman and Sugar Ray Leonard got some commonalities right there. And Sugar Ray Leonard has said such himself. And I felt that way before he said it. Like, yo, this dude can use his feet for a whole 12 fight. Sugar Ray was watching one fight. He was like, yo, I am just impressed with how Keith Thurman can move, never hold. He goes where he wants to go, and then he throwing these big power shots off of it. You know, it is impressive. It's fucking tiring to do. He said Wilder is a slick boxer. No, Wilder does not make any list of any kind. Unless I make a title said only good from right shoulder down to right fist, you should not think about Deontay Wilder on my channel. Sorry. He encompasses nothing of boxing. Sorry. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. He is shit. All right? He is shit. He is shit and he ain't shit at the same time. That's how I feel about it. My personal opinion. Leave it there. What else we got? Danny Jacobs said he's going to use African style versus Canelo, Brooklyn style versus Canelo. That's what he said. Another slick fighter I like this little guy, little B-Hop. I gotta say that little motherfucker let his hands go. He'll sit on the ropes, let you hit, look, and bop. He coming. Now, if he regress from that, he's gonna be a pussy. He's gonna turn into a pussy. But I hope he doesn't, because that's a fun style to say, get your shots off. I'm having fun. Get your shots off. Come on, shoot them shits. Now, if he just said, I'm on the ropes, I'm grabbing. You're gonna start looking like a bitch. Start looking like a real bitch. And when you get in there with a fighter that's complete and really good, you're gonna get your ass beat. You are. He said Rigondeaux slick back. Rigondeaux. You know where it's going with Rigondeaux. You know where it's going. Don't even go there. I had all these slick black boxing fans, and I'm telling them, I said, y'all making the biggest fucking mistake of y'all life, pushing that little ass boy up there, trying to make him go see Lomachenko big ass. I said, y'all are making the biggest mistake. And this motherfucker Rigondeaux got his ass beat so bad he quit. Getting slapped in the head. Lomachenko, you know how Conor McGregor was doing that hammer fist shit to McGregor? Lomachenko hammer fisted that bitch one time, bro. I ain't lying. He hammer fisted that bitch one time. Pow, right on the back of his head. The referee had to say, Loma, don't do that. Loma's like, I don't respect this pussy. Look at this pussy. Talked all this shit to me. Pussy ass nigga had all this shit to say to me. And now this pussy ass nigga looking at my shoestrings, ducking and shit. Ducking down, looking at my shoestring, trying to lean back. Man, that had to be the pussiest shit I ever seen. Nigga showed up for a fucking check. Showed up, deceived everybody. And y'all still rocking with that whole ass style. Y'all number one pound for pound, Terrence Crawford. This nigga ain't got a name on the resume that you give one single fuck about. Oh, he got Gamboa on his resume. Let's look at slick black Gamboa. Gamboa who like to fight with his hands down. Could run all up in the pocket. Boop, 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 boop. Get out and act like he's slick and move his head. Let's look at him. Let's look at his recent developments. Let's look at his recent developments. Jason Sosa, motherfucker that, fight like a steel worker, was whooping his ass. He robbed him, right? All right. Rene Alvarado was knocking his ass down. Some people felt that was a robbery. And then the next fight, Robson Castellanos makes his goddamn ass quit. Dropped him about 2 or 3 times in the fight. So yeah, so much for slick black fighter, bro. Slick fighter, period. I'm off that shit. I'm off of it. Let's see. I said I was gonna send people links and shit. Let me get links. Let me get links, and we can get people in here that want to discuss this shit. All right, hey man, I ain't nobody's coon, bro. I'm sitting up here telling you the failure is in your face. All right, and the success that you can brag about with it recently, it ain't, it's not much success. Okay. Usyk, who's really slick. Usyk, who's also shown different styles, and he don't show better. I mean, he's better as a slick fighter. I will say that. But he has walked some people down. He has fought in pocket with some other people. Michael Hunter, slick black fighter. What did Usyk do to him? Stopped him, basically. Beat the shit out of him to the point the referee should have jumped in, but the referee was acting like a fucking savage, letting that nigga take crazy amounts of punishment, right? Unneeded amounts of punishment. Okay. Usyk versus Terrence Crawford, undisputed. I had a panel full of people on here, and everybody felt like Usyk's undisputed was shitting on the not so proven slick black fighters. Okay, so what I'm telling you is, I know you're going to go to Terrence Crawford. I know you're going to say Terrence Crawford is the slick American that you can't discredit, bro. Stop it. That undisputed shit is an accolade, not a telling of who you really are. It is an accolade. That shit can be determined by so many factors outside of you. All right? Who you fight? Nobody. So you like fighters like Isaac Dogboe and Jerry Hurd. Hey man, Dogboe's fun to watch. Dogboe was trying to be slick in that fight where he got destroyed. He was trying to be rough in that fight where he got destroyed. Some fights you're just not going to win. Dogboe, I give him a lot of credit for wanting to rematch, but at the same time, I also look at his team and say, you need to take him in another direction before he gets his career taken by that dude. I mean, maybe he was just feeling sick in the ring, weak in the ring, and they're going to change that, and he's going to have better punch resistance. But from what I saw and from what I saw alone, and me guessing that he felt good in camp because he felt good enough at the weigh-in to scream, goddamn, Neho, Neho, Neho all day, right? So, look, Crawford was lineal and undisputed before Usyk. Yeah, but the run isn't better. The run isn't better. Usyk went to territory after territory, taking O after O, bro. Taking O after O, territory after territory. Terence Crawford is right here in the States, getting away with holding the shit out of Postal, fighting second-rate champions. That's just the truth. Like he beat Thomas Delorme for a world title. What the fuck does Thomas Delorme fighting for a world title for? He said Tony Harrison slick, and I mentioned it. I give him all the credit in the world. I gave him all the credit in the world before even beating Jermell Charlo. I told you, I said this man's likely going to beat him. I'm not sleeping on real slick fight. And let me tell you something. Tony Harrison don't just stop at I punch you at short range. If you get close with him, you gonna find out if he ain't too weary of your shot. You gonna find out. And even if he is, like he was weary of Jermall Charlo's shot, but who became the puncher in that fight? The issue with most slick black fighters, they don't know how to become the puncher. They don't know how to get respect. He said Thomas Delorme is underrated too. No, thank you. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Can't do it. Will not do it. Will not do it. Who you blame, the fighter or the pro? That don't make sense. What do you mean? The coach? The gap just closing, people. I mean, you can't just run around, be more athletic these days. Throwing punches that's not going to get no respect on you. You just can't anymore. You can't. All right. Maybe one day they let you go back to that shit. Maybe one day the UK stop training so hard, stop teaching their fighters so much. Maybe one day those things happen and you just don't have to worry about it no more. You could be simple and you could just run around the ring and pop a jab and put on a very bad show and you could be champion. But today ain't the day. I've given every example and I don't know any example of a slick black fighter or really slick fighters in general that depend on slickness and slickness alone getting wins. I just don't know that person. I just don't know that person. That person don't exist. Tyson Fury's getting wins, but he's doing it versus guys who don't want to get up on him and fight. Like Tyson Fury, McGregor.
What's good?
Yeah, try and get more people on. More people. I know YG said he wanted the link, and I'm biased.
What are we talking about?
Said Progress is slick, but Taylor is slicker. Progress ain't really slick at all. Progress need to stop that slick shit and start going to the body. He need to start getting back to the body. Progress need to watch some Sean Porter. All right. Lamont Peterson is slick and he can fight on. I agree. Lamont Peterson is a hybrid. He just ain't the world level fighter that that people thought he was gonna be.
What are we talking about though?
The title says the useless slick black fighter of today abandon it now. And I'm thinking of James DeGale's performances. I'm thinking of it's really no slick Americans over here putting in work and winning and beating the best in the world. It's not happening. Our best fighters.
What do you consider to be slick though? There's so many ways of describing it.
They all kind of punk out. The ones that seem to punk out during the times of a fight. The ones that seem to punk out, Robert Easter, Adrian Broner, they try to use this one-handed.
I wouldn't call Robert Easter slick. I'd call him very awkward and clunky.
That's what I'm saying. He's looking to be slick, but he's not. That's what I'm saying. But that's his intentions are to come out there and say, I want to be slick. I want to look good. I want to have the fast combinations that I didn't set up off anything and just let my athleticism and hand speed get you. And it's not working. It's not working. It's not working. Guys, Javier Fortuna tore his ass up. Javier Fortuna throws that slick shit out the window. Okay? Like, I'm just giving example after example of where this style does not work. Josh Taylor, O'Hara Davies. O'Hara Davies looking to control range with a jab. Big combinations, big shots, shoulder roll defense. You know what I'm saying? No. Doesn't work anymore.
The only guy who's really successful with that is Fury at the moment.
I wouldn't even call him successful. I would say he's just fighting guys that they like to be one dimensional with long punches. I have to
Well,
see him fight somebody who want to come get it.
that's true. That's true. We'll need to see him against a pressure fighter, but so far he's been successful. I mean, who else can we think of?
Ain't nobody.
No, but
The
no, I
style
can't really
ain't.
think of anybody.
The style ain't getting wins today. The style just is not getting wins today. And then if they want to base their pride and joy off Andre Ward, anyone who argues and want to base their pride and joy off Andre Ward, understand this man's career has asterisks all through it. Nobody should want to leave their career in all the questions like Andre Ward did. If you're fine with that, that's what's wrong with boxing. This man got a question mark on a big win with Kessler, ends the fight with a fucking Billy Goat headbutt. You got nut shots with Kovalev. You got scorecards with Kovalev and nobody's sure about. Like, no, thank you. Like, everybody has outdone Andre Ward's best win. Everybody, every time. The Kessler win was outdone by Froch. The Froch win, well, nah, I don't know.
Nobody. His first win was a very good win.
Yeah,
it was probably his best performance to date.
Besides that one, nobody outdone it. But at the same time, he was casting out from the 8th round on, holding all damn night long. He just left that on the table too. There was so many question marks after that. The Kovalev victory, Alvarez came in and showed you I can do this shit way better than you, Andre. Way better than you. And it's just how it's been. That's how it's been. So, like,
but Alvarez also showed in the rematch he couldn't.
Yeah, that's Kovalev. Andre Ward wouldn't do it either if he wouldn't have been hitting him in his dick. Probably wouldn't have been doing it either.
I don't think he landed in his dick. I think he hit the pubes.
Man, that man hit that man low. I give him credit. He hurt him with a right hand. Kovalev has his demons. He hurt him with a right hand. But at the end of the day, he finished it out. Kovalev wasn't going nowhere. Kovalev was headed into the next round. Man, you got a lot of background noise. YG. I get YG on here. He said he wanted the link. Let's see. If not, I just keep it going how I see. Ward headbutted Kessler horribly. He said Josh Taylor pound for pound is slick. Man, Josh Taylor do so much, bro. Like he opening up what slickness mean. Danny Jacobs is slick. He ain't beating. Danny Jacobs could be a Josh Taylor style fighter, but he just get caught up in. I don't know, man. I don't know. He give up so many free shots. He drop his hands, put his hands around his chest and move. Like, that shit just stupid, bro. Like, what are you protecting on your chest, Danny? What are you protect? You scared of getting knocked out to the nipple. I don't get it. And the guy doesn't clean up fights well. Is Baranchyk back in the World Boxing Soup? See, that's the thing. You put these slick motherfuckers in there with a Baranchyk. I told people 2 years ago, I said, from what I've seen with Terrence Crawford, John Molina, and other fights where this dude likes to hold people, I said, y'all will be so embarrassed of Terrence Crawford in the Baranchyk fight if he don't catch him clean and knock him out early, because he is going to hold that motherfucker like a baby born after 9 months. I promise you that's what'll happen. Look, Baranchyk ain't got no textbook style, bro. I'm going to tell you that now, but it's going to win. Look, Josh Taylor's in danger. Josh Taylor is very slick, very mean, very aggressive, very technical, very well protected in his defense, but he is in motherfucking danger of going to sleep or at least getting hurt. People going to leave that fight talking shit, but they need to leave it if he wins it and keeps his style the way he, without holding and being a punk and becoming a sissy. If he win that fight, you need to respect it. Because that right there is getting you ready for any kind of pressure in the world. That man, Baranchyk got 8 weapons in the ring. 8 weapons. 2 hands, 4 hands, a forehead, a head. He got everything in the ring. He got everything. He got 4 hands. That nigga got a forehead and 4 hands. He said Gervonta Davis might be the most natural American, to be honest. Yeah, and there's more to see. I mean, some of the prospects, I like Shakur Stevenson so far. Like, he's progressing well into a pro. I don't, I like it. That's all I can really say. He using his hand, keeping his hands up. He's using his head movement. He give you different looks. I like it. So far, I like it. But that's Shakur Stevenson that's been all around the world, seeing all kind of styles. And I bet you if you told Shakur Stevenson, I wonder what he'd say if I said, Shakur, if you drop your hands, and you slip to your left, do you feel faster with your hands down, or does it feel the same way with your hands up? I wonder what he'd say to you. If he answers the question, like it feels so much faster to drive with my hands down, I'm gonna look at him and say, I don't believe in him no more. But if the kid says, shit, fuck the speed, I want the protection. Fuck the little speed, I'm gonna be fast either way. I want the protection. If he say that, I'm rocking with him. I'm rocking with him. Rocking with the guy. He said, do I rate Daniel Dubois? He can punch. I mean, outside of that, he's pretty robotic, but I mean, shit is heavyweight. Heavyweight, that slick shit can go out the window when these motherfuckers 6'8", 6'7". You know, it's just gonna be a fight of little sparks and events, maybe. But I'm not the biggest heavyweight boxing fan. I can say that. The best head movement in boxing is probably Loma, he said. Let's see. Who do I think? I like Loma's head movement. I like, to me, more or less, Lomachenko is I don't think he's so much, like, it's hard to call a guy head movement when he's doing so many different things. He's parrying punches, he's moving his arm, like so many different things he's doing. You know, he's catching right hands with a shoulder, not a turn to the side shoulder roll, a more square up kind of shoulder roll where he's bringing his hand to be part of his shoulder, and that's more than enough for him. You know what I mean? He's walking onto you, rolling punches, and that's head movement, but at the same time, is mixed with other things. I mean, but I like it. I like it. I mean, he's a good choice. Head movement. I don't like that Tevin Farmer kind of head movement. Let me tell you why. Because I thought he lost his last fight, and he already has L's already. He's been trying to fight the same way, and he's making excuses, talking about I wasn't as good back then. I wasn't as this and that back, man. Fuck off. All right, fuck off. You was doing that sexy shit, and somebody told you to take that sexy shit back to the dressing room, pull your skirt up, and get ready to take this dick. That's the only way you're gonna get the role in this movie. That's what was. That's what was going on. Treat you like a movie bimbo bitch. Told you raise your sexy ass skirt up for you to get the role. Tevin Farmer lost his last fight. When he was fighting that guy Tank knocked out Fonseca was touching that goddamn ass up, and I didn't care. I was just like, yo, he can't be winning this fight. I wasn't scoring. I was like, yo, this nigga's not winning this fight. What the fuck? I don't remember the cards, whatever. Porter gonna have problems with old boy tomorrow. I don't know, man. Porter can fight down a level of competition, and Porter just got a rough style that's gonna make anything kind of close or physical. I don't know. I respect Porter. Porter is rough and slick at times. You know, he get on that back foot and he learned a lot of things on it where it come to pivoting people, turning people. Porter doing his thing, man. Loma beat Linares with one arm. He did. He at a point he did start doing this shit. Boo Boo should have been the one fighting Canelo. I don't know, bro. He said Roy was slick as hell. Like I said the useless black fighters of today. The gap closing, bro. That shit closing. All right. A jab, like I said, timing is starting to beat speed, and people that are timing you with good speed of their own. Imagine Roy Jones Jr., right? With a guy just a little bit behind him in athleticism today, with the kind of fighting they like today, leaping in with his hands down with a leaping in left hook, right, and a jab just ramming his ass every time he did it. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling you, man. I saw Terrence Crawford the other day, right? I'm watching the Benavidez fight. And it was just so funny to me because I always call Terrence Crawford an amateur. I believe he's an amateur fighter. I believe he's a swing and go amateur type fighter. I don't care what you guys think. That is my honest opinion of Terrence Crawford. The bullets fly, and it's like, damn it, they didn't hit me. Let me get out of here. Did I hit? That shit kind of turns into that with him. This man jumped in versus Jose Benavidez, right? I don't know why you would jump in versus Benavidez, who can't go back. If you just use some head movement to to actually cut the distance correctly, he can't go backwards anyways, especially if he looks for a punch and he puts all his leverage on his front leg and then he tries to transfer it to his bullet leg. He's not even going to be able to go anywhere. Terrence Crawford jumped in on this man, and Benavidez hit him with the hardest, stiffest right hand. I said, God damn, bro. And all Crawford did was like try to swing some more and shit with his eyes closed. I'm like, that's slick to y'all. I said, that's everything y'all love over here, man. Trust me. Y'all gonna get these boys ass beat, and Low Place trying to help. I know my boxing. They know theirs too. They just feel like, yo, genetically we're gifted and we can get it. No, that shit is over with, bro. That shit's over with. That shit is over with. I have named you example after example where one guy has put his genetics to the side. Badu Jack put his genetics to the side with James DeGale. He said, James, feel free to use all that good leg room you need. Take all of it. I'm gonna stick to my boxing craft and what I worked on. And he changed his career. I've told you time after time. Rances Bartholomew got his little precious O taken. And Rances Bartholomew was on track to be the first 3-time Cuban world champion. 3-division Cuban world champion. He was on track. He was damn near there. Relic beat his ass. Now, credit to Bartholomew. In the first fight, he started going to the body like a G, and he cleaned that shit up. Like it was a close fight after they start hurting him to the body. He started taking his body, and he started winning rounds off body punches that was hurting this guy. All right? I think he even dropped him to the body one time. I can't recall, but after the end of the fight, I was just like, yo, if you getting hurt in the round, that's changing the round to me. That's how I score fights. You getting hurt in the round, unless he come back and hurt you, more likely that's his round. That's the way I look at it. He said Josh Kelly is hype. He's all right. He's all right. I mean, he's gonna find out too, man. Ain't nobody finna play with you with your fucking hands down. Bruh. When he on a when a hype job get exposed video, don't worry. It ain't just Slick Black. But we use that because that's what I was asked in the question. That's what I was asked when we was conversating. Why do you hate on American fighters? I said, I don't. I said, I hate. I named everybody that I support. Hurd, Spence. So far, Maurice Hooker. Okay, Tony Harrison. I was big on what he was going to do. All right, really support him. I like Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo, stiff jab. I like J-Rock. All right. More. These aren't even champions, but I'm just naming fighters, and I guess they feel like if you can't be for Crawford, you can't be for anybody, and that's a lie. I'm not a fan of what Terrence Crawford is doing. I don't believe in his style today, and I refuse to go down with a sinking ship. If Terrence Crawford is the only one that can stay afloat, hey, good for him. I'm not trying to float on no man's back. If it's a ship that's looking more steady in the water, or float on Terrence Crawford back, and you pick Terrence Crawford back, you're a goddamn idiot. I'm going with the steady ship. All right. Terrence Crawford and his surfboard can stay the fuck over there. Can't wait to see Maurice Hooker fight. Yeah, he's okay. Long right hand. Long right hand. Personally, like a dream fight for me, to be honest with you. And it's never gonna happen. But for me, like for these two dudes to kind of get some respect on their name, it probably won't put much respect on Hooker's name, besides the fact that people look at pound for pound rankings, they'll be like, yo, he beat my pound for pound number one. I gotta give him some respect. Besides that, for me, I'd be looking at it. If Hooker did beat Lomachenko, that's the fight, by the way. Hooker Lomachenko, I think that's sexy. Long right hand, left hooks, you know what I'm saying? Good legs from Hooker. And Lomachenko just trying to cut that distance, slip that right hand, show you all the work he can do. Ooh, that shit would be. Imagine Lomachenko get the upper hand in this fight like round 8 and just start drilling his ass. When that shit look crazy. But then again, if Hooker can clock, man, I like even fights. I don't like going into fights hoping my guy win. I'm rooting for this guy. That ain't what I be like. Now, if a certain fighter really reach me and touch me, and it's some crazy, like when Josh Taylor fight again the next time, I'm gonna be wearing a kilt just for the hell of it. Just because I was 1 week, I just went to watching him, saying only him. I was studying him, and I was just so impressed and amazed at what he can do as a boxer. All right. So shit, I'm just like, I'm throwing on the kilt. I'm finna be crazy ass low place while fighting. Did that mean he gonna win the fight? Fuck no. It don't mean he gonna win the fight. He can get fucked up. But hey, yeah, let's see. Let's see. But he's fighting Baranchek, man. And like I said, Baranchek coming to fight. When these dudes coming to fight, there is no your prediction don't mean shit, bro. Like when a motherfucker really come to fight, Your prediction does not mean shit. It's going everything is spelled out in the ring. It be spelled out in the ring. Killed and smoking some no. I don't even know what that is. Hajish, I think that's how you say it. I don't even know what it is. Once Tank go, he coming down. Once Tank go, he coming down. I don't know. Tank gonna be all right, man. Tank is mean with big shots. He just got to get his head straight. And I don't know if that'll ever happen, but if it does happen, he gonna be all right. Like I could watch Tank fight. Taylor too good for Baranchik. He, in the sense of it, he is. But bro, Baranchik ain't worried about good. The moment I see the fight, and I see the concession that Baranchik is worried about good, that's when I tell you it's easy selling from here, and I know it right away because I'm waiting on that moment. I am waiting on that moment for when Taylor make Baranchik say, "This is too much." But you know what? My heart say that motherfucking moment is not coming. My heart say that moment just ain't come. My heart is kind of telling me Josh Taylor about to get fucked up. Bruh, my heart telling me it's like, nigga, you know how the dictionary, but you know the book of boxing. Josh Taylor is the book of boxing. Stop playing. This dude come here and do all this crazy shit. Taylor gonna sit inside of it and wow. That's what my mind's telling me. No, that's something's telling me that. I guess I got two minds up here and they battling, goddamn it. Because some other part of me is saying, nigga, please. Nick, you bet on it. That other part said, put your money where your mouth is, bitch. That's what the other part of me saying. I don't know. Baranchik got that Maidana windmill style, bro. And he's strong as shit. Way fast. The thing about him is, how many people could win a foot race with this motherfucker in boxing at 140? How many people could flat out win a foot race with him? I look, and even if you beat him, maybe he looked just like a much more powerful runner. You know what I mean? Like if you ever played football, American football, and you on defense, a guy that's very, very fast run towards you, but he looked like, yeah, he easy to tackle. And then Baranchik running towards you, and he looked just big as shit, right? You're like, God, and he moving pretty damn fast. That's the kind of speed I'm talking about. He got that sudden, damn, this a big ass object coming at me speed, especially for 140. And I know Josh Taylor a big guy for that weight, but man, shit, bro. Shit. Low place, I think you rated Baranchik and Relic before Taylor. Then Taylor beat up Postal. I felt that going into the fight, going into it, that Relic had the best win. Then you're right, Postal came up. Taylor came up and he showed. I had already known that Taylor was skilled with that damn O'Hara Davies fight and more before that. He fought over here in the States and he was impressive. Like he can change his levels, get low, fight the man. Look, bro. Woo! Yo, you think you just gonna break my range that I wanted to keep? Right hook. Oh, a fighter like that, bro, hitting you at all angles, all inches, all levels, and he physical when he up on not an easy day. Now, Baranchik and Taylor are in the fight of the year for me. I'm not looking forward to no other fight as much. I'm not. Now, what I want to see more than anything in boxing is Mikey Garcia get his goddamn ass whooped. And that's been just something I've been wanting to have. I don't like y'all Mikey Garcia fans. This dude had one of the most protected careers out here, and y'all act like this motherfucker's an ATG. And I'm ready for it to be done. Corolla beats Burns already. I don't think they could promote a rematch now. I don't want to see no Corolla Burns. That was my two least favorite fighters of all time, almost, bro. How did you even mention them in my chat together? That is, oh my God. Taylor's last fight, they said the guy would be too fast for him, and Taylor made him gunshot. Look, man, he made him his bitch. That's what he made him. Josh Taylor's mean, bro. Like that nigga was hitting him in his ribs while he was already bent over on the ropes. Taylor was just like, take this with you back to America, you bitch. I'm just like, damn. He said, what'd he say? Loma. I seen the Loma. What's the name? I like Loma versus Hooker first because you know Ramirez going to war for revenge. Hey, I like both of them. Look, man, I know y'all may be. Don't be like low place trying to get the white fighter beat because a lot of people be on that bullshit. Look, I want Errol Spence to fight Jarrett Hurd too. When I see fights that I just feel like I'm gonna get a beauty, a beast, and a side bitch. The beauty and the beast and the side bitch. I'm telling you, bro. I will beg for them fight. I would drop to my knees in front of Lomachenko and Maurice Hooker and what's the boy name? Jose Ramirez, and beg them to have a round robin. I would drop to my knees in front of Spence and motherfucking Hurd and beg them. No bullshit, bro. No bullshit. Aaron Mason said, pissing myself laughing. I don't know what he laughing about, but I ain't bullshitting, bro. He said, Beauty, the Beast in the Side bitch, featuring Mr. I swear, dog. I swear. That's, man, I need them kind of, bro, boxing goes so much further with them kind of fights instead of these bragging right fights of them trying to just put a fighter they like that everybody else kind of looking at like, man, this nigga is not entertaining. You know, I did the video, right? I got Keith Thurman's biggest fight versus Sean Porter. I got Errol Spence's biggest fight versus what's his name? Kell Brook. And I got Terrence Crawford's biggest fight versus Postol. The reactions of the comment section are so different. Everybody like 50% of the comment section for Terrence Postol is like, damn, Terrence, this ain't fucking a marathon, bro. Like this ain't being slick. This is being scary. You know, then you go to Keith Thurman's and Porter, and they just got, I think so-and-so won. I think so-and-so won. And then you got, that was a great fight. That, like, people just engaged in boxing, right? Engaged in boxing. Then you go to Spence, Kell Brook, and it ain't nothing but, yo, Spence is this, Kell Brook, valiant, blah, blah, this, blah, blah. Just great conversations. You know what I'm saying? Positive conversations for the sport of boxing. So, I mean, it's how, yo, just saying, bro. Just saying. Stop trying to put your fighter, make your, you're telling yourself a lie. That's the biggest money fight in boxing. Says who? Says what? How? Neither one of Crawford, Spence biggest pay-per-view fight in boxing. How? Where? Terrence Crawford's last pay-per-view did like 50,000. Hold on, let's see. Niggas ain't paying for that shit. And you know what? It's a blessing. Aram says he lost about 100K on Crawford Postol. Crawford Postol brings in 50 to 60K pay-per-view. Aram lost 100,000 because he's boring. That's why people ain't interested in you putting mismatched fights on and saying, look how great my fighter is, calling him Sugar Ray Leonard. And Floyd Mayweather wouldn't have went for the finish. Terrence Crawford went for the finish. You think that was going to sell your fighter? Fuck out of here, bro. He said, I see Jarrett Hurd beating Spence. Me too. Me too. Me too. But hey, me too. But hey. Hey, I wouldn't doubt Spence because, bro. Man. Oh, yeah, I forgot one slick black fighter, Erislandy Lowry. Y'all see what he did with that slick shit with Hurd, didn't you? He threw that shit out the motherfucking window. He knew it wasn't going to get him nowhere. He knew it wasn't going to get him nowhere. He knew that I can't be no bitch tonight. I can't be no bitch tonight. And he didn't. Boy went out there. That boy went out there and threw them hands. Erislandy Lara looked like a boxer puncher, a true boxer puncher. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I respected both men's style that night, bro. I don't have a problem with a guy having a slick black style in his game. But, man, you got to understand, dog, that shit is running short. It's running short. His hairline is receding. That hairline receding, bro. The barber can't do nothing with them edges that's missing. He can't do shit. He can't do nothing with it. He don't want to spray no black paint on it no more. That shit itch. Can't spray that black hairspray paint on it. You're gonna be scratching that shit off. You're gonna be in the ring trying to scratch it off. This shit gonna be running down. You're gonna be out here looking like Carlos Boozer. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm finna close this one up though, man. Had a lot of fun. There's a lot of truth to what I'm saying. A lot of truth to what I'm saying. 18 people watching, 12 thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you already hadn't. 2 people hit the thumbs down vote. I don't know why. I didn't do anything to y'all. He said Khan can beat Crawford. Hey, man, it can't happen. I mean, I don't put nothing past having to Terrence Crawford at this point. He just doesn't protect himself, man. He does not protect himself. The chin has been proven a little bit shaky. You know, he's proven to lose 3-4 rounds straight. I'm good, bro. I'm good. That ain't something I'm willing to surefire bet on. Not even with somebody at the level of Amir Khan's skill set. Not even the fight after this would I be willing to bet on it. If he fought somebody the level of Amir Khan, I'm just not. I wouldn't. I'm good. But yeah, he said if Khan beat Bud might retire. Shit, I would accept his resignation. I wouldn't be looking at his comeback. I'd be looking at y'all like fucking fools. That'd officially be the death of Slick Black Fight. Officially be the death of Slick Black Fighting. Officially. Like, don't ever say that shit again unless you're criticizing how bad the black fighters of today made that shit look and how bad the other styles of today helped make that shit look. But yeah, we're going to get out of here, man. Hit the thumbs up button. Focus on your fight before you don't make it to your fight. Who did he tell that to? Who did Bud tell that weak shit to? Like, was that Mike? I don't know. That shit was crazy. He be talking a whole lot of shit. We talking a whole lot of shit. Let me bagging it up by ducking all around the ring, holding, getting the red. Man, fuck out of here with that shit, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. No more comments. I gotta quit reading. I'm gonna get out of here. Look, hit the thumbs up if you already hadn't. I greatly appreciate it. Share the video or the channel link on your social media. Also, you can share it with your boxing and sports groups on social media. You can go to your sports and boxing forums all throughout the World Wide Web as well and share it there. Share the links there. We greatly appreciate that. I ask that you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody in the comments section or the live chat. If you watch the video in the future, feel free to drop comments below. We'll discuss those things and maybe somebody jump in, discuss your point with you, get the channel popping. Good for the YouTube statistics and the algorithm, I guess I should say. But yeah, man, thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon button to get notifications the next time that my channel goes live or upload content. Till the next time, ain't no place like low place, and I'm out.